What's going on, guys? So today I'm gonna do a little unboxing. I just got this package on the mail, small little package. Um, I want to go ahead and show you guys what I got, and just because it's so special to me, it brings back childhood memories. So it's nothing big, it's nothing crazy, nothing expensive. It was only like $3-4 on eBay, but to me means like a whole bunch of memories. And I think to like retro gamers, they're they're really in touch with like their past. If that makes any sense, they're always like nostalgic about like the way they grew up and stuff. So I think that's part of the reason why they collect for retro systems. Like myself, I like to get all the games that I grew up playing with. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I took my address off because I don't know, like I had this one person trying to find out where I live and what my phone number was and shit, and it's like fucking creepy, like what the fuck. And I think I have an idea of who it is, but I'm not gonna mention any names here. So yeah, I took my address off and everything. Small little package, still sealed. So I'm gonna try to attempt to open it with one hand. Here we go. And again, it's nothing big, nothing crazy. He really protected this. Oh wow. Alright, it's in a little bag. Let's try to open it with one hand. I think some of you might know what it is already. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna do this fairly quick. It comes in a little Ziploc bag. Alright, you guys ready? Oh, this is so crazy. Alright. Bam. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little short story back when I was probably around 7 or 6 years old. Pokemon, this was like back in 96, 97, 98, somewhere around that time period. Pokemon was really big. It just came to my country, to Colombia. And here's the thing though. We never got any Game Boy Pokemon games over there, or Game Boys by any chance. I remember my family grew up kind of poor. I grew up in like a, I'm not gonna say I was poor, but like our income didn't really, what do you call it? Our income didn't really help us get the things that like the rich people had, if that makes any sense. So basically, while everybody was already playing the Nintendo 64, we were still playing like the NES and the SNES, and so we were like a little behind. We never had the Pokemon games. So if you guys don't know what these are called Tazos, or pugs, I think is what you call them here. Pugs, I think. In my country, we call them Tazos, and they come in what's it called? They come in well, they used to come in like chips, or like for example like Doritos, or just like Cheetos or Doritos, or just different kinds of chips. And like in front of the package, like let's say this is the pack of Doritos, with a little strap of tape. You will have the Tazos like this, and you would buy your pack of chips or whatever, and then you would eat it, and then afterwards you would look at what you get, and it used to be like like all the Pokemon basically. So that was a big deal. I've heard quite a people tell me that was also a big deal here, that there was like schools, they were banning these from schools because people were like basically like gambling because of the way you used to play with them. And so yeah, so while everybody had like Game Boys and stuff, where I was from, all we had was this basically. I never saw anybody with like a Pokemon game. That was until I came here to this country that I found Pokemon, and I was like, what? So anyways, this is so crazy. This holds like like it brings back memories, just having to collect all these. And I remember we used to have like stacks, like really like thick ass stacks of Tazos or pugs or whatever you want to call them. And I don't know if people here play the same way that we played over there. So this is basically how we used to play. Let's say these were mine, and let's say some other person had those. Okay, so let's say for example I wanted this Pokemon, right? I wanted Abra. So he would bet it, he would put it face down, and for example, let's say that person wanted Charmander from me. So I would bet that Pokemon, and we would put it face down in the middle. This was like on concrete. We would like, put it on the floor. And then like, we would do rock, paper, scissors to say who would go first. And then like, let's say I went first. I would take a different Tazo, and I would try to hit it. So I would drop it on the other ones and try to flip it over. So for example, like I would go pa, and I missed. Then he would go pa. If somebody flipped one Tazo, you would get that Tazo, you would get that Pokemon. So let's say for example I have my my Tazo right here, and I hit the little pile, and one of them flips over, bam, Charmander was mine. And now we're trying to play for that one, to see who keeps that one. And if for some reason he didn't get it and it was my turn again, and I hit it and the Tazo flipped, then the Pokemon was mine. And so it was basically like a little gambling thing. And you can imagine how people in elementary school, really, because I was in elementary school. I was like in 4th, 3rd grade or something like that. You could imagine the big gambling, all this gambling that was going on in the hallways of our school, where people just had like a whole bunch of Tazos, and then they will bet, and they will put like, sometimes the game would turn out where it was like maybe like 6 people, and everybody would bet 1 Tazo, or sometimes up to 2. So you can imagine this whole pile of Tazos just there, and everybody taking turns just trying to flip them over. And if you would flip them, you would win them. Like you actually got to keep them like forever. So it was seriously like gambling. Like it was like our own, like now that I think about it, it's so crazy. And yeah, and that's how the story goes. Other people just collect them. I think like the adults that were into it, or like the adult teenagers or whatever, they kept them in like nice binders, trying to keep them in a nice condition. Kind of like this person did, the person who sent me this. They're in awesome shape. You can see they're like not scratched at all. And oh wow, this one is like, I don't even know what language that is. If you guys can tell me that language, let me know. I thought they were all in Spanish. That's why. See, this one's in Spanish. Atrápalos ya. That means catch them all. So yeah, guys, that was something very special from my childhood that I just wanted to share. And also, if you guys have any memories of these, I know Pokemon is definitely not the only ones that came out. There's like for everything. I know there's for like Dragon Ball Z. I remember the Flintstones, Looney Tunes, just like anything that was on TV back then, Power Rangers, everything that was on TV was basically going to become a Tazo or a Pug or whatever you want to call them. Pug? Is it Pug? I don't know. You guys tell me. Let me know if you guys, how big was this Tazo mania over here in where you lived. And let me know if you collected them, if you kept them, if you still have them. I'm definitely interested. If you guys have some of these, I'm definitely interested in buying them from you. If you have them like around your house and you don't really want them, let me know. I'll get them from you. I like really having these kinds of things, obscure little things that bring back so many good memories. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, nothing big, but just probably somebody will remember these. Like, I forgot about them for a long time, and I remember I came across one, I forgot where, and it just hit me like a fucking sledgehammer. So maybe if I just refresh your memory, and you guys have some good memories, let me know in the comments below. Let me know how big that phase was. Alright guys, that's everything for now. I'll see you next time. Take care. Alright guys, before I go, I just want to show you really quick how the actual Tazo looks like. I know I kind of went through fast to them. So in the front, they'll tell you what type the Pokemon is. At the bottom, they'll show you their name and their number. In the back, it has a little Pokeball, and it'll show you what other Pokemon types it's strong against. So fire is strong against ice, grass, and bug. So that's kind of neat. This one is in Spanish. And what's crazy, and I just found out, it's actually a Nintendo product. Like, I thought it was, you know, like a third party or something like that, but no, it has the actual Nintendo logo right there, which you can see it probably. Bulbasaur, Grass Pokemon, Meowth, Psyduck, Ash, Sandshrew, I think that's how you pronounce it, Ponyta, Zubat. I like that background, that's really tight. Pidgey, and probably my favorite from back then, it was Abra. He has a little scratch, but oh well. I don't know what language that. If you guys know what language that is in the back, let me know, cause I thought all of them were Spanish, but I guess not. So that's it, guys. Again, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments below if you have any memories of the Tazos or the pugs. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.